Sitting behind a rusty gate lies a strange abandoned property. It contains multiple abandoned cars, a barn, a camper trailer, and what seems to be a workshop. The log home hasn't been lived in for years, and as far back as 2006, it was a work in progress. Many areas of the property remain unchanged, and most of the cars haven't moved in over 20 years. In 2006, the city ordered the owners to get the plumbing up to living standard or demolish the building. Seemingly too much for them, the property was sold and someone new started working on the home. They too never fixed it, and after living in the camper on the property for years, it was finally abandoned in 2019. While I'm unsure if the last owners passed away or just deemed it too much work, the home sits with the power still on, many items forgotten, and a mystery to this day.
Alrighty guys, what is up? It's Noah here. Today I got a pretty cool explore for you. We have this abandoned log cabin home just like buried in the bush here. It looks like they were doing some renovations at one point. They still have the scaffolding up, some new pieces of wood, but it seems like that stopped about 2-3 years ago. So the house is in absolute shambles. It's a very interesting place. The power's still on. There's some cars left around on the property. There's a camper that they were obviously living in at one point, but the whole place has just been abandoned since then. So without further ado, let's get into the house, then we'll walk around the property, see what we can find. Alright guys, so this is the house. You can see how overgrown it is. Campers over there. There's just a bunch of random stuff everywhere. We'll get to that at the end, but just look at the wood on this house. Look at how nice it is. I can see why they were going to try to fix it, but as you saw from the drone stuff, if I was able to get it, you can see there's just holes in the house and everything. So, you know, there's not much left to it. Wow, look at the state of this. Pretty bad. Was a pretty nice farmhouse at one point though. Got a cold air intake from one of the cars that's sitting outside. Look at this. It's literally water dripping from the ceiling. Like the wood's just falling. It's in bad shape. Looks like there was an open house for this place at one point, probably for the property. You can see though, like the angle that the wood's going. It's literally buckled. There's just so much like left behind though. Like there's just stuff sitting on the windowsills. There's like hats, stuff like that. The railing's pretty cool. You can see the power's on over there. It's a cool clock. It is very weird that the power's on like that. just stuff thrown everywhere though. Bunch of peanut butter. That's old too, you can tell. It's like disgusting. The cow's cool. I wouldn't go as far to say it's a time capsule, but it's definitely a very packed full home, I think. Kind of a cool room. The floor doesn't feel so good in here, so. Old, was it New Balance shoe? Playing with the light over there.
That's nuts. Like, I'm so worried to even flick the switches.
I know.
That's crazy.
It's not like seeing power in houses is anything new to us, but when the houses are so decayed and there's like water falling in the ceiling and out from the ceiling, it becomes a little problematic. So, I mean, it's not ours to turn off, but we do turn the lights off if they're on when we're here. So, it's very strange, very dangerous with the lights on for sure. It's a big old wrench. Got some wine right there. Seems like they like cars. There's a lot of oil filters and stuff like that just sitting around in here. Bunch of CDs and cassettes. Some empty, oh god, empty glasses. No. Oh, that stinks. Ooh, shouldn't have done that. Of course, Brandon wanted to open the rest of the fridge. Look at that. Oh, it stinks. It's terrible.
And
there's literally bugs in the fridge, in the freezer.
And it's still kind of cool, so that's
it's
been
actually,
a long time.
Actually, it's not really that smelly. This is pretty cool. This like stone area here. I don't even know what this would have been for. Seems like they just kept liquor in here. Oh, there's a fan, so maybe they had like a barbecue or something in here. It's possible. Maybe a wood pizza. A wood fire pizza. It's kind of a cool table. Look at that stove. That beast probably works great still. Jeez. This is also just filled with stuff. Alright, look at the state of the ceiling there. But yeah, they were definitely going to renovate this place at some point. They just never did. Like, this entire room is just empty, basically. Got it down to the studs. This would have been a washroom. So that light works, but that's the switch for it. Look at that. Terrible. Look at this room. This room doesn't even look like it's been touched. Yeah, shocker. Look at that. It's like a little den. Old Toshiba tape player. Record player. Yeah, this drawer has Fundamentals of Physics textbook. Some more mail. What are these? It's a nice little cozy spot on the house. Old JVC TV. Lots of reading material down there. The coasters are cool. What is this newspaper from? 2007. That's pretty cool, the boat. It's weird how some of the stuff is like perfectly preserved in here, but some of it's just trashed. Family slides. I'm not going to go through those. I'll leave those be. Alright, let's see what's in this drawer first, obviously. It's an old Newmarket Honda. I guess they bought their car in Newmarket. What is this? Oh. Oh dear. That is a lot of mail. That's not even open, I don't think. Oh no, it is, it is. But they got Sears, everything. This is all gonna be blurred. All of it. Got the friendly camel, the globe, and then a guy with corn, it looks like. Look at this wood fire stove, man. Look how beautiful that's designed. They barricaded the door. Definitely was a nice little living room though. Back when it was inhabitable.
Repair the plumbing in the dwelling so as to supply an adequate amount of portable running water and an adequate supply of hot and cold running water at the temperature required.
What kills me though says building permit or demolition permit,
yeah,
or fix the plumbing. So that's probably what this is. They tried to fix it and then they didn't. Wait, what? Okay. Guess we gotta... Don't know if I really want to go downstairs.
Going everywhere.
Alright, let's go in the basement. It's concrete, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Smells like a basement. Oh god, there's like no step there. Ooh. Sticks in my way. Holy Jesus. this fan on? Yeah, it is. That's freaky. Everything's all rusty and gross down here. These kind of basements are the worst. Yeah. Yeah. Spider web. Yeah, no. Not for me. Not for me. The oleum they had was kind of cool. Yeah, the house is rough, but rougher in spots than others. I think that's probably why they gave up.
There's only really a couple rooms you can look in and then one big one to walk in.
Alright. Look at the little, what is this, little vacuum? It's pretty cool. Look at the bathroom, man. It's just falling apart. Whew. Got another vacuum right there. There's so many vacuums in here. There's one there, one there, one there. The ceiling is literally falling apart and the light's on. I can see it. Like, that's never good. This looks like a nursery. That looks pretty rough though. I don't know if I'm gonna walk in there, but you can see the nursery wallpaper. Now this room's pretty bad. It's like the biggest room in the house upstairs. It's just falling apart. There's one of the holes they were probably going to repair. It's pretty nuts. I can see that that's rotten, so I'm probably also not going to go over there. It's just wild. Almost missed this. Look at that. Look at the stained glass right there. It's very pretty. Turn the light off so you can see it better. Wow. It's very cool. So guys, that is the house. We still have a camper to explore, a garage. There's some cars left over behind here, so we're gonna keep going, see what else we can find, but so far pretty cool. The house is a death trap, like 100%. I think the guy probably bought the property cheap and he thought, hey, I can do this, fix it, flip it easily, and then it was just way more work than he expected. So I think that's what happened here. Seems about 2017 is when they last stopped. There was literally a notice inside for like a demolition permit to be allowed to get rid of this place because it's so bad. Like the plumbing's all messed up, so it makes sense. But I don't know. I do not know. Alright, so there's the scaffolding over there. So you can see they were trying to fix this place, but obviously, I think it was a little bit more than the old boy expected. So this is why it sits here like this. Let's start walking through the jungle that is this property. Spider just fell on me and fell right off.
You're slippery.
I guess so. So you can see right here though, this is all the material they were going to use, but like it's warped and stuff. That's what Brandon was saying. I mean, he works construction, so he would know. This is probably sat for a good few years. Some of this is actually the wood they pulled out, I think, too, because there's already nails and stuff in it. But very odd. But yeah, so here's the other scaffolding. It's literally rusting away. The shingles, even on the house, are literally folding over where the wood's rotted out.
6 by 6 by 16. They were definitely trying to save the house because those are structural beams.
Yeah.
That's for weight, that's for ceilings. Those are expensive.
Too bad they don't have a date stamp on them.
I know, I just checked this out, it did not.
It's pretty old though, I'd say. It's probably 4 years old.
It's lost its color, it's split. It's definitely been out here for more than 2 years.
Like I was saying before, we think they were renovating the property, obviously. So this was the camper I think they were living in. It's also abandoned, which is nuts. It's been left just open to the elements. It's actually a pretty nice camper too. The door's literally wide open. Wonder if anybody else has explored here because there's a COVID mask. So my guess is that they were staying in here while they renovated the property. Still pretty stock full of stuff too. No, I wasn't expecting that to just open a little bit like that. It's not really tons in it, but got the necessities. As we know, the plumbing didn't work in that house, so maybe in here. There's some belongings left behind, but not anything crazy. You can see one of the cars hanging out there. That's sick. It's a Jetta. I know it's a Jetta. Look at that turd. It looks like a bear turd almost. Got your little sink. There's a toothbrush in there. Some horses. It's also another big turd or mud or something like that. The flies are very attracted to it, so I'd say it's a turd. That's basically the trailer, guys. It's not much to it. So then I noticed that I like this little detail in the wood, little engraving of the sunrise or the sunset over some hills. I think that's very nice. I like that. Oh boy, look at this beauty. We got ourselves a Mark III Jetta. I believe it's Mark III. Poor thing. I'm a big Volkswagen guy, so seeing this hurts.
And the guy cared, he left the windshield wipers up.
Great. I wonder though, like it depends on how long it's been sitting here, because it could be completely rotted out because it's been sitting right by the ground, or it's fairly rust free and it's just the paint fading out. I can see the doors rusted, never mind. It's a manual. Damn. That's a shame. Can't even see it that well.
There she is.
Yeah, she's pretty rough. Yeah, I don't think she has any floors left. How many kilometers? 222,000.
She went around, she's seen the world.
Yeah, they drove it. That's good, at least. Rest easy, old girl. You're all right.
Door actually closed.
It's not that rusty, surprisingly. Go take a little peek at the back of the house. See more of the logs. This side of the house actually looks okay.
You could actually make a nice picture. Just leave it small. Sounds like that tree that fell down. Holy crap.
The way that they framed the windows though with the actual logs, it's beautiful. We're continuing on. There are more cars. I can see one buried back here. I think they had multiple vehicles at this house. It's just very odd that all this stuff is just sitting here rotting away. I can see another Jetta, see a van. Pretty sick, pretty sick.
Dead barn that you could see.
There's the van, guys. Just buried back in the bush. I'm not even gonna try to get to it, honestly. It's probably like a Ford Econoline or something. Hey guys, that's one thing we noticed. Look at the farm field. It's just weeds. There's the farm gate. It's just all weeds. So they haven't been using this in years.
Indoors.
Oh yeah. A lot of this would be good for like reclaimed stuff.
Buddy, you'd be a $4 million.
I don't know if you'd be a millionaire, but you definitely got a lot of value of stuff in here.
You'd get up close to around 75 grand for sure.
Well, it's funny because like you sell all the stuff in here, like if they were smart, and then they could have taken the barn board and sold the barn board.
And those big squares, right? Take the whole thing down and sell this whole thing. Just stepped over an old T radio.
Oh, it's a little bit battered up. It's a lot of stuff. Wow. Even the barn itself is pretty, so it's a shame. But yeah, farmers don't usually pile crap up in their barns like this. They usually use them. They don't just waste the space with storage. I don't think, at least. There's holes here, so I'm not gonna go past that, but that's nuts. So I have no idea what this is, but some sort of farming equipment, I would assume. Looks like a mixer. I'm not sure though.
It's hollow from the bottom, so
I would have to assume it's a mixer.
got a good guess.
If you know what it is, drop it down below. Bro, whatever this is, it's cool. I don't know farming equipment, so if you know, just drop it down below on all these things. And yes, before you get snarky, I know that's a truck. Don't say. Please. So this is a nice little work truck. It's actually not in terrible shape, surprisingly. But was it a F350? Only some rust. Oh no, it's pretty rusty, never mind. What's it got on it though? 375,000 K. Fair enough, fair enough. Pretty sure these box systems are pretty expensive, so. It's very cool. I love old abandoned cars, they're very cool to see. So we got some other farm equipment here. Again, I don't know what it is. Looks like some sort of plower, maybe. These look like they dig up the soil so you can plant stuff. My knowledge is about as much as Clarkson from Clarkson's Farm. I found something that I like a lot. Got a Jetta diesel sitting here. Love me some diesel. I don't think it's a turbo diesel, but that's so cool. Poor thing again. See if we can see it better from the front. Holy, it's so rotted out. Look at that. Oh no. R.I.P. the Jetta. Holy jeez.
It's a little rustier than the newer versions, I would think.
No, not really.
Much worse. Just a little less common rust there.
I like the Volkswagen wheels it's got on it.
Yeah.
All this stuff here is rotted out. Ooh.
Except for the barbecue, it's decent.
I wonder, actually, this might be a Mark II Jetta.
Let's tow it out of here, fuck it. Tie it to the truck.
Bet you the motor would run, as long as there's no water in it. Probably run. It's diesel.
Are the keys in it? A few of them have the keys in them.
Don't need the keys for these.
No, it's out of
Oh, what, the solenoid?
Check out this van though. I don't know if you guys saw the sticker, but Toronto 96. This thing is rough. It's also rotting to hell. This is arguably worse than the Jetta. I like the white walls. But yeah, that's pretty bad. Like, yeah. I see nicer cars at the junkyard. Oh man. Good old Ford. What do you think? A Ford Econoline?
It's an Econoline, I think.
Yeah. I'm afraid to open the door. I'm afraid it's gonna fall off.
You know, I was gonna yell at you for kicking the rust. Like, dude, don't fuck up my truck.
Oh my god. Okay, you can't. When you pull the door, it flexes the.
It's separating the whole side of the van.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh yeah, there's an engine.
And a real old bike.
Is it a throttle body or is it a carburetor?
That's a... I don't know. Actually, now you're saying that, I don't know. I gotta look at it again.
It's got actuators and stuff, so it could be both.
Is there electronics on it?
I don't know.
I have to look at
Who cares?
It's
I
on
like the
top.
shag carpet on the door. Gross.
No, it's fucking car.
There's the Jetta.
The 2-barrel code.
R.I.P. Jetta.
Oh, the skylights.
I didn't even notice that.
Wow, that's weird. So we got a, what is that, probably like an 05 Honda Civic, but it's still tagged for 2017. I'd have to think 2017 then was the last time anybody was really here. The old toy. Robin, Batman. That's cool.
Yeah. That's ancient old too.
Then the Slinky Eyes.
Did you go to that side? Because there's
Yeah.
tons of shit down here.
There's even more toys down here. There's some trucks. It's pretty nuts.
Put you guys underwear back there.
What's this? That's cool. I don't know what it is, but it's cool. I guess you would have shot the baskets.
It's tabletop
Oh.
basketball.
That's cool. It's very 80s.
Yeah.
Manual Civic. Think probably still runs. It's weird because they have like big value items like this sitting here and then just kind of junk and then, you know, a nice John Deere tractor. Wow. Got a Knob Hill Farm basket. Love to see it, love to see it. Bunch of jackets. Look at the old Canada's Wonderland cup. That's awesome. Look at that. It's got the Smurfs on it. It's a McDonald's cup. So cool. There's a lot of stuff in here. We're gonna miss some stuff, obviously, guys. Like, there's no question about it. But it's very interesting to see all this left behind. No way, I got an old Sega Game Gear case. That's pretty old. It's like 80s. Nintendo Game Boy. It's also pretty cool. Oh yeah. Very cool. Old rally bike. Suitcases are cool. Was this like a little workshop? It's not little, actually. It's quite big. Oh man, it's just packed full of stuff. This area is almost like a hoarder's area. Got some bikes. Wow. It's just nuts. Probably should go upstairs. A GT snow racer, that's cool. Stinks up here. Check this out, Coca-Cola phone. It's awesome. Like, how cool would you look? Hello? 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 That's funny. That's very funny.
Lord.
Look at that. Old Sylvester light. It's cool. Wow. Look at the box that he just found, guys. Like, what are these masks? Who is this supposed to be? Like, what? Is there anything else? What are those? Tinkerbell
Costume to go with the mask.
That's cool. So it's I knew that is terrifying. Not very in tune, eh? Is that supposed to be Wonderwall? See what else is over here. Burger Wars. It's kind of cool. Burger Wars. Look how cool this bag is. Vortex, Canada's Wonderland. That's awesome. That's super cool. Let's go see these cars. So there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 8 cars on this property. Look at the two-tone on this. What is this? I don't even know. I think they said it's Monte Carlo. Just sitting in the bush here. It's buried back here. Oh, I know. Wow. Got another car right here. Don't know what it is. Oh, it's a Honda Accord. That's pretty sick. Wow. I like that.
I bet you that's like an 85 Honda Accord.
Probably, yeah. She's pretty rough. Old Ford Custom F-150. It's been sitting a while. Same with this Honda, it's been sitting a while. I can't even open the door, there's a tree in the way.
Tells you how long it's been sitting here.
Exactly. Tree grew around it. Does this have a plate on it? I didn't even notice. No, it doesn't even have a plate on it.
That one does. That's the only one.
Ow. They're vicious. Yeah, you can see them all just hanging out right here. And this is pretty cool to know. I think this is another old Ford Econoline. It's a camper van, I think. Yeah, it's got to be a camper van. Look at that. It's nuts. Again, I don't know if I can open this door because there's just a tree in the way. But was it a 4-window camper? Oh no, it's not a camper. It could be converted into one though. It's just like a very nice road trip vehicle. Very, very cool. Got one last car in the bush here. I don't know if I'm gonna go all the way back there just to see it, but it's North American for sure. That's all I know. Just buried back there. Might be another DeVille.
It's a Chevy.
It's a Chevy?
Yeah. It's another Monte Carlo.
So it's a Monte Carlo, Chevy Monte Carlo. That's cool.
It's pretty much the same as the other one.
Looks in better shape though.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much for joining us on this explore. Be sure to check out Greg. Be sure to check out Brandon. Brandon's the one that told me about this place. So big shout out to both of them. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like it. Make sure you comment down below. Tell me what you think happened here, because I think it's more than meets the eye. I don't think it's just the house was too complicated to renovate. This is a lot of stuff to leave behind, so maybe somebody passed away, something like that. But I'd love to hear you guys' opinion, so drop that down below. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you like. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Thank you.